guys, girls and unicorns, it's TransBeauty96 here, and I am back with another video. Today we're going to be going over makeup. So I'm not going to be doing anything too extravagant. I'm just going to do like my simple get away with the least possible. Yeah. I'm not going to say I'm a makeup guru by all means, but I do know my own routine. So we're going to be going from this to this. So first thing that we're going to start off with is getting this hair up. And I'm sorry guys for the quality of our sound for today, but it's hot in my house. Even with the air conditioning running, I needed a fan. So I have a fan right next to the iPad that I'm recording off of. So I'm putting all my hair into this. Peeked out one little gray hair. Fun. I love that for us. So today we're going to be going for a nice soft rose look. And I do this all the time. This is what I normally do to get away with everything. Just a nice, simple, soft touch. So we have our hair up. I'm going to go ahead and take off my eyeliner. I'm going to be using it again, but because I still have to put on foundation and all that stuff, get it off now. I went ahead and wiped off the rest of my face so that the rest of the dirt and grime is already off, because it is currently 8 o'clock when I'm recording this. So. Nice clean canvas. Don't forget the note. That's my ugliest part. So today we're going to go ahead and start off with foundation. I do not recommend just going straight into foundation, but because I am sloppy and I don't invest in primer, I'm just going to go straight in. So using the handy dandy unicorn box, I am going to find my foundation. Let's dig in and find out where we're at, shall we? I just started using this, and I actually really love how it turned out. It's called Lash. It is a very small makeup stick. Doesn't help that it blends into my flesh, but yeah. This is Flesh in the color 23 Cappucino. So we're going to be using that for today. So yes, today we're going to go ahead and do a nice, small, simple face. And we're going to be starting off with our foundation. I like to use a NYX Foundation Brush. I love this brush. It is so dense, so soft. Makes me happy. So I've actually seen the review videos for these, and they actually say it works best taking the product straight to the brush and not straight to the face. So it seems to be working differently, I guess. Alrighty. Nice and dewy. Perfect. Love that for us. So now, what's normally next? Eyeshadow. That's where I go. So, scratch that. We're pivoting. I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer and Conceal and Hydrate from Makeup Revolution in the shade C2. Is that upside down for y'all? No? That is. There you go. Makeup Revolution, Conceal and Hydrate. This comes in a lovely, this little wand. Now, I will say one thing about Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. It dries up pretty fast, so we gotta work now. Using our Bare Minerals makeup brush, I'm gonna go ahead and pat that out. My face is highlighted, or not highlighted, concealed. I have concealed parts of my face. Now, I normally go for one of my brushes that have been relatively stained. We're going to go ahead and use my not sponsored Morphe M503. She's been a little abused, but my bad. I can't help. And then let's see which palette we're using. The Too Faced, I believe this was a Christmas palette. And it is adorable. When I say adorable, I mean adorable. There are all these colors. And we're focusing on that one. But this is how I'm going to go ahead and work it. I normally do a very nude-y, light nude base. And then I start to darken it up. Or spice it up however I really see fit, to be honest. So first we're going to go ahead and jump into Crumb Luck. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and use my mirror for this because I can't see that far. So there goes that. Okay, I was interrupted on the call. Lovely. So I think what I was saying is you're going to hate me for doing my makeup because I'm legit one of the sloppiest. And setting powder. So for the setting powder, this is where I'm going to use a beauty blender. And then I'm also going to use the original formula Airspun loose face powder. And I love the smell of this. Honestly, this is like what I imagine old ladies smelling like. So we're going to go ahead and throw this all over the concealer. I don't have any concealer on my nose. I just want to dye down some of that shininess. Anywhere that we put the foundation. So the whole face. And also, I wanted to set my face for the sheer fact that I am messy again. And I acquire a lot of fallout. So, yeah. But what I was trying to say before I interrupted myself, before I was rudely interrupted. I use one makeup brush for everything. Mind you, this was in perfectly good shape before I pulled it out. I have no idea when it decided to get ugly. So we're going to go ahead and dip into my next color, which is Obviously. And there it goes. And I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm going to actually start feathering it out. So. And then last but not least, we're going to go into one more color. Resting Wish Face, which is kind of cute too. There we go. And then we're gonna cut the crease. I'm cutting the crease with this. I'm just kidding. We are using this. So we can go ahead and close Toothache. Good night, hon. Thank you for your service. We're gonna go ahead and plop back together that Makeup Revolution. Slide you back on, put you back in here, get you off of there, and we're gonna cut the crease. There goes that. Let me try not to open. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Now I'm done with that officially. And then let's do the same on the other eye. Boom. And then wipe that off so that it doesn't crust up my oh my brush. Plop that back in this one. I have an order. Try and clean up a little. Alrighty, that's it, guys. That's my whole that's my own tutorial. It's not. I'm just gonna let it dry. Oh, y'all wanna read it? Alrighty, and now we're going to go ahead and use some eyeliner to go ahead and tie it all in. This is where I love makeup. Besides eyeshadow, I actually love eyeliner. So normally I do a half underline. Now let's try and mimic that over here. And for my eyeliner, guys, I'm sorry, I just realized I didn't even tell y'all what I'm using. I use the NYX, that's the Point Professional Eyeliner with the Chisel nib. Alrighty, that's it for the eyeliner. And now, I lied. I'm going to go ahead and go in a little bit more with some shimmers. So back into the palette. I'm literally doing most of my face, or all of my face in just this. I am going to add some gold shimmer to like the edges, but I also wanted to blend it out as well. So I'm going to use cookie butter. And it looks like that. Delicious. There goes that. Now the same for the other eye. Nice and clean and trim. Let's try locking over here. There, perfect. Lightened up the color just enough. I wonder what kind of mechanism they have in here. And then jumping into Let It Shimmer, this one. You know, this makeup look went a lot different than what I was planning it to be. I don't even know what brush this is from. Wet n Wild. It's just a Wet n Wild brush. Okay, we're going to touch back with a little more eyeliner. I don't know where I left it. Oh, it's right there in front of me. And let's touch this one up, both of them up. Bam! Okay, I had to stop for a break because I was, oh my god, getting too distracted. And I'm not under the influence of anything. But let me know if you want to see me do something under the influence on this channel. Leave me something in the comment. Just be known, there are going to be some limitations on what I do here. I literally limit myself to marijuana and alcohol. That is it. I do not dabble with any other drugs. I feel that it has a really, really, really bad connotation in my family, and I do not want to have that hanging over my head. So weed and alcohol are basically the only thing that I will do. And then besides that, we just finished doing eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and take back the color on my lashes with some mascara. Dust off the setting powder and everything like that. We're going to be playing with a wing. With a lash. We're doing a lash today. Which one do we want to do? We'll do these today. How cute, right? And then once we do finish off with the eye, we're going to go ahead and pop on a lip. And then we're done. I don't dabble with highlighters, contour, or anything like that because I don't know my face shape that well. So we're going to go ahead and start off with chapstick. I like to put on a little chapstick so that when I do have lip gloss or whatever, something that's matte, I don't like it drying up on my lips, so. Just a little Blistex. Pop that in. And the color we're using today is actually from, oops, oops, I don't even know what. Oh, was that the actual label? Oh, wow. I think that was the label. I'm kind of depressed. Oh, well, c'est la vie. But we're going to be using this lip color today, which is like a pinkish nude. Which, before that one, I was not a fan of pink nudes. But, nonetheless, fine. So we're going to go ahead and start off by mascara. I don't really do this part normally when I wear lashes for the sheer fact that I feel like it piles on too much. Yeah, besides, this is really just so that it doesn't look like I have concealer on my lashes. Not a fan. So let's go ahead and plop on the lash. Let's knead this up. Okay, so we're going to be using the lash glue from Kiss, which is actually the black tinted one. And then we're using the 3D Faux Mink lashes from LA Colors in the style Andie. And that's Andie with an I-E. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Blowing those a little, and I like to make sure that they're extremely wet so that they dry on my eye and they stick on. That's how I do it. That's my mindset. Leave me alone. Now let's pick up the left lash. Alrighty, so now that I have my lashes on, I am basically ready to go ahead and do my lips. So I'm going to go ahead and dust off the rest of the powder all over my face. Alrighty, and we're going to go ahead and bring back the half-caked lip gloss that I don't remember the color, but it fell off. There goes that, and then let's let down the hair. Hashtag filter not needed. Ow. 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 Just kidding. Alrighty guys, so you saw basically what I do for my makeup. You saw my hair being unruly and tangled and curly and natural and wild and very vivacious, just like me. Oh. But please sound off in the comments. What do you guys want to see me do next? I have a plethora of talent. Actually, right after this, I'm going to go ahead and record me singing. That's going to bother me in post-production. And mind you, I can't see. Where are my glasses? I just found them, by the way. But yeah, sound off in the comments what you guys want to see me do next. Also, maybe even leave in the comments what day is it better for me to post for y'all. Thank you guys so much for the 11 views that I had on my videos the last week, and the 21 from the week before, and the 27 from the week before that, and everything like that. It may not seem like much, but to me, this is actually one of my goals, to gain a following. For those of y'all who are protesting for Black Lives Matter, I am with you in solidarity. I love the message you guys are protesting for, and this authority complex that our policemen have does need to be put in check. But with that also being said, Black trans lives matter as well. I've been reading, I don't need to go in further in depth with all this, but being transgender myself, being Latina myself, I'm a person of color. I may not be black, but I'm brown. We all bleed red. And being that these are my sisters, come on, trans women. Let me know if y'all want me to get political. I definitely can. Otherwise, I will go ahead and leave the video here. Guys, girls, and unicorn, thank you so much. But leave me a comment, a like, and a subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. And don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. TransBeauty96 on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. And then TransBeauty1126 on Snapchat. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay healthy.